Making mistakes is a part of being human, but repeating the same mistake without learning from it becomes a choice. Every mistake can keep you stuck in the same place or teach you something that helps you to grow or move forward. But what is the difference? The difference is what you do after the mistake. So in this video, we're going to talk about how to learn from your mistakes, how to question yourself honestly, how to talk to yourself correctly, and most importantly, how to turn what you learn into action. Welcome to BEMG-Mindset. Here we talk about personal growth. We talk about leadership. We talk about discipline. We talk about relationship. We talk about money and so other. If you want to build a strong mindset, you want to achieve your vision, let us do it together. So if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. Let's start. Making mistakes is a part of being human, but repeating the same mistake without learning from it becomes a choice. Emotionally strong people don't keep making the same mistake without trying to understand what went wrong. What's wrong? What's the problem? If you are building something and it doesn't work, even after trying many times, stop for a moment, learn, analyze the situation, analyze what happened, ask yourself what you can change. If you think, you believe you still keep going, then keep going, but try another approach. So use a better method, change your way you do things, learn from the past, and improve the next step. Let me tell you something. Persistence doesn't mean doing the exact same thing again and again. Sometimes persistence means keep moving toward the same goal, but change the way you get there, change the way you act. Making mistakes is a part of being human, but repeating the same mistake without learning from it becomes a choice. And sometimes one of the biggest reasons we keep repeating the same mistake is because we are too busy pointing the finger to other people. When something goes wrong in your life, don't blame other people first. Stop and ask yourself some questions. Maybe you did something wrong. Maybe you trusted someone too quickly. Maybe you were not ready for what you started. Maybe your way of doing things was not the right way. You cannot control everything that happens in your life. You cannot control every person. You cannot control every situation, but you can control how you respond to them. That's why you need to ask the right question to yourself. Maybe what you are doing is not working because something in your approach is bad. I told you before, learn from your mistake. But how can you learn from your mistake if you never look at yourself? If you never ask yourself the right questions? Imagine a student doing a math exercise during an exam. He thinks that the answer is negative, so he puts a minus sign. When he gets a result, he realizes that the answer was actually positive and he fails the question. The next exam comes, he gets a similar exercise, he makes the same calculation, gets a positive answer, but because he remembers that he used a minus sign last time, he puts the minus sign again, then he fails again. Okay, the problem is not he made a mistake, the problem is that he never understood what was wrong last time. If he does not ask himself, where did I make a mistake? Did I understand the rule correctly? What should I change next time? How can he learn from that mistake? This is what happens in life too. You can fail in a business, a relationship, a project, or your personal goals. But if every time you blame other people, you may miss the lesson that could help you grow. Sometimes the person you need to question first is yourself. It doesn't mean everything is your fault. Sometimes people will hurt you. Situations can be bad and things will happen that you could not control. But even then, you can still ask, what can I learn from this? What could I do differently next time? What should I improve myself? Emotionally strong people are not the people who never make a mistake. They are people who are willing to look at themselves, learn from their mistake, change their approach. After recognizing your mistake, you have to learn how to talk to yourself. Learn to talk with yourself correctly. Tell to yourself, I'm a human. Mistakes can happen. What is important now is to learn from this mistake and try not to do the same mistake again. Your heart can be broken because of something wrong you did. You can feel disappointed in yourself, but don't talk badly to yourself because of your mistake. The words you say to yourself can have a big impact on your mind, on your self-confidence, and how you see yourself. Instead of saying, I'm not good, I'm stupid, I cannot do anything good because I'm miserable, try to look at the positive side of the situation. Strong self-talk is not about constantly telling to yourself you are perfect. No, it's about reminding to yourself you can learn, you can improve, you can do better. You can also make mistakes, and that is why you need humility. You don't have to prove to yourself or other people that you are perfect. Just do what you need to do. Learn, improve, and keep moving forward. Also put this in your mind. Recognizing your mistake or your weakness does not make you a weak person. The problem is not having a weakness. The problem is refusing to recognize your weakness and refusing to work on it. Don't believe that because you did something bad or you have some weaknesses and then you cannot grow or you're a bad person. No. You made a mistake, you are not your mistake. You have a weakness, you are not your weakness. You can learn, you can change, you can grow. That's why you need to talk correctly to yourself. Give yourself a new direction. You learn from your mistake, but you need to give yourself a new direction. What is a new direction? A new direction is simply deciding to do something different from what I did before. Imagine I made a mistake during a math exam. I asked myself why I failed and I find the reason for my failure. I understand what I did wrong, but I should not speak badly to myself because of it. I need to learn from it and then do better on the next exam. Maybe today I didn't speak correctly to my girlfriend, okay? I understood that I was wrong, but next time I need to change the way I speak to her. I cannot keep doing the same thing and expect a different result. It's not working like that. Maybe today I missed class because I got up late, but next time I need to wake up early and go to class on time. In the same thing in life, when you make a mistake, don't focus on what happened. Learn from it. Okay, I made a mistake, I recognize it, but you need to give yourself a new direction. Don't repeat the same thing. Have a goal, have a vision, have a dream. Am I supposed to change it because I made a mistake? No. Sometimes a new direction doesn't always mean changing your goal, changing your vision, changing the thing you like. No. Sometimes it means keep the same goal, keep the same purpose, keep the same dream, keep the same vision, but change the way you act, change your habits, change the way you work. You can keep the same destination, but taking a different road. And that is what it means. Learn from your mistakes. Don't stay trapped in the past mistake. Learn from it, change the direction, and move forward. Your mistake can become a lesson, but only if you decide to do something different after it. Learn and act. When you learn from your mistake, act directly. Learning without action, learning without practicing what you learn can create an illusion of progress. You may feel like I'm improving because I understand a lot of things. Yes, good. But if you don't change your action, nothing really change. If you don't put actions according to what you learn, nothing will change. Let me give you one example. Imagine you realize that you're in the wrong place. What are you supposed to do? Just say, oh my God, I'm in the wrong place, I need to leave. No. You understand that you're in the wrong place. Now, leave. Because if you stay here, you're gonna stay in the wrong place. The moment you understand what was wrong, you gotta do something about it. Because if you don't do something about it, you can make again the same mistake. So this is my last word before I stop this video. You are a human. That's why you make a mistake, okay? But you need to recognize it, learn from it, talk to yourself correctly, give yourself a new direction, and act on what you learn. Don't let your mistake define you. Let your mistake teach you. A strong person is not a person who will never make a mistake. And it's not because you make a mistake you're a bad person. But refusing to learn from your mistake is a sign of bad person. It was BEMG-Mindset. If you have a vision, a goal, a purpose of your life, and you want to grow, let us grow together. I hope that you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And see you for the next video. God bless you. Ciao.